Hello fellow Thor fans, it's filmmaker Mike and I'm here with my Thor movie review. So I saw the movie yesterday, Sunday, May 8th, and what can I say? I absolutely loved the film. Yes, Thor is awesome. It's such an awesome movie. I absolutely loved everything about it. From beginning to end, I was just sucked in and I was just in the world of Thor. It's a really good movie, very entertaining. The cast is just great, starting of course with Chris Hemsworth as Thor. He hasn't been in a lot of movies, at least a lot of very recognizable roles. The previous one, of course, was from 2009's Star Trek, the J.J. Abrams version of Star Trek, the reboot, and he played Captain Kirk's dad. So, and in those few minutes that he was on screen, he definitely had a very memorable performance, and I'm not surprised why they chose Chris Hemsworth as Thor. And by the way, this movie is directed by Kenneth Branagh. He's a very well-known actor, of course, and very excellent director, I must say. So I gotta say, Kenneth Branagh did a very excellent job directing this movie. It was just very good, very well done, very well executed, from the pacing, the story, the action, the special effects, the soundtrack. Everything was just great. Of course, moving on with the cast, we have Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, Tom Hiddleston, if I'm hopefully pronouncing his name right, Tom Hiddleston, or Hiddleston, as Loki, Anthony Hopkins, the great Anthony Hopkins as Odin, and Stellan Skarsgård as Eric Selvig, Kat Dennings as Darcy Lewis. Of course, we have Clark Gregg as Agent Coulson, and we have a bunch of other actors. Ray Stevenson as Volstagg. Let's see, Jamie Alexander as Sif. Anyway, so there's much more, and I gotta say that this movie was just, again, very good for the time that it was running for. It runs at 1 hour and 54 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, almost pretty much 2 hours. So it's a very well-paced movie. I can't stop talking about how much I loved this movie. We did watch it just regular 2D. We were planning to watch it in digital, but unfortunately we wouldn't make it on time for the digital version, so we just had to watch it 2D film. Of course, if you don't know the difference between a digital projection and film, well, digital is just crystal clear, and there's no scratches or marks even after numerous times of playing over and over again, unlike film, which gets dirt and scratches and marks. And when you watch a movie that's been out for even just a few days, this one had some marks anyway. The story is nothing. I would say it's nothing. You could kind of predict what happens, but then it's totally okay, because the story, it's the characters and the plot and the situations these characters are in, and the humor that's in it is just great. And of course there's some Easter eggs and surprises in there that I will not spoil for all of you. So if you haven't seen Thor yet, definitely, and hopefully you are planning to see it very soon, then you'll be in for some very cool surprises. And yes, stay after the credits. Wait till the very end. Wait till the very end of the credits, until the very last credit comes in. There is another scene there. I have to kind of Google or do some research as to what exactly is in that scene. When I saw it, I was kind of confused. I actually didn't know what was going on. So, but again, a very good movie. Great action. Action is just great. The music, the soundtrack. Unfortunately, I'm trying to look for who composed the soundtrack. I can't see him, or I can't find the information just yet. But the soundtrack is great. The themes of father and son, of heroism and of being humble, and it's just great. I just loved it. Everything just gelled with this movie, and you can definitely say I am a fan of this movie. It was just awesome from start to end. I had a great time, had a blast. I would like to see it in 3D though, because I heard the 3D conversion of this movie is not like it wasn't a delayed 3D conversion like Clash of the Titans, where it was not really very good. So early on, I guess Kenneth Branagh and his crew found out that they were going to release this movie in 3D as well, so they made sure they kind of took care of that. So if you've seen the movie in 3D, please let me know what your thoughts are. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the 3D version of this movie, and I'd like to rewatch the movie again. I just loved it. You know, Chris Hemsworth as Thor was perfect, very awesome, and he just carried. You know, he was Thor. He was Thor from start to end. I was just again sucked into the world of Thor, into the story. I was transported to Asgard. The special effects were amazing, especially when they're flying, when they're not spoiling anything, but then like you know transporting or like zooming across. It's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, I can't stop saying good stuff about this movie. Good, very good cast, great special effects, very cool story. Awesome action, some humor thrown in there. I mean, you've got a perfect movie right there, and especially that it's a Marvel comic book movie and it's Thor. And I'm glad to see Thor. You know, this just overexceeded my expectations, I guess, with the movie. I wasn't expecting too much. I knew I would enjoy it, but you know, it's just I just got sucked right in, and with the fact that I want to see it again tells a lot. And now I want to read more comics and read the history of Thor and the other characters and the background stories. That says a lot, and it says that I'm really into the movie and I'm really into the characters. So anyway, I definitely give this movie a solid 4.5 out of 5. I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Why? Because there could have been some stuff that they could have worked on a little bit with the characters, a little bit more development, but that's okay. You know, it's just a half a star that I'm not completing it with a 5-star, just because I think they could have added a little bit more just to kind of flesh out the characters, some of the characters a little bit more. But you know, other than that, it's still a great movie. Don't think that it's not, you know, it's not a great piece of entertainment. It's a great time at the movies. Had a lot of fun. I'm probably going around and around over and over about saying how really good this movie is. It is, and I enjoyed it so much. So I hope you get to experience it. If you watch it in 3D or you watch it in digital or you watch it in 2D, please let me know. Feel free to make a video response, write them down in the comments below. If you like this movie review, yes, I am recommending you see. Yes, you go watch Thor. Bring your girlfriend. If you don't have a girlfriend, bring your friends, bring your cousins, bring your family, bring your parents. Go watch Thor. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Wait till the end credits. Yes, it's really cool. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this movie review of Thor. And until next time, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.